Hello, good morning. I'm making this video based on a request from one of my subscribers, Veronica. She wants to know whether I have any tips on making friends and establishing a healthy social relationship with peers. And I'm grateful for the suggestion because I realize this is a very important topic. A lot of my patients, they come to me because not because their children are suffering academically, but primarily is because the children are suffering because they can't either make new friends or keep the friends they made. And I do have a lot of experience counseling patients regarding this topic. So, first of all, a lot of children with ADHD, they find it easier to make friends, but they find it more difficult to keep the friends that they already have. And it's because I think intrinsic nature of their personality and characteristic of ADHD. uh, Children with ADHD often are very energetic and they do things spontaneously and they're frequently very creative. So they naturally draw attention to themselves and usually they have no problem making new friends. However, keeping friends and maintaining the friendship is not a matter because this usually takes a lot of work. And there are a lot of things that features of ADHD that gets in the way of maintaining friendship. So first of all, I think one of the most important tips is children with ADHD. They obviously we understand have a hard time paying attention to details or listening to other people. And one very important thing is that when you have a friend, they want to be listened to. So practice listening skills. Listen attentively and intentionally is very important. A friend will feel understood if he or she is being listened to and feel like he is really being heard. And this is something that you can work with your child. Just practicing dialogue and while you're talking to make sure that your child is listening to what you're saying instead of just trying to blurt out what he or she wants to say. And also, the other reason why a lot of children struggle with friendship is because they tend to be inflexible when it comes to playing with others. At the playground, children with ADHD often insist on playing the games according to their own rules. They have a hard time when others make suggestions on new ideas or maybe altering the rules in other ways. They often say it's unfair or and they can't play according to other people's rule. And I don't know whether this is an inattentive issue or whether this is they're just have a hard time controlling their emotions or impulses. But what's end up happening is people say, well, you're not going to play by our rules, so we're not going to play with you anymore. So be flexible when it comes to playing with others. It's a matter of give and take. Make compromises. And another issue that a lot of times I hear is children with ADHD, because they're so excited, because they have a hard time controlling their impulses, they have a difficult time respecting other people's personal space. Because their enthusiasm, a lot of time they will just get it right in front of your face, and I can imagine a lot of people would just feel overwhelmed because they'll say, "Whoa, hold on, back off." You just too close. And so just remind children this is something that you can observe them on the playground and coach them, or even practice at home. When you're interacting with them, making sure they're looking at you, making sure they're listening attentively. But also, it's important to respect other people's personal space. So when they get too close, to say, "Hey, remember, Timmy, you gotta give people space, okay? I know you're excited, you want to play with them, but you have to give people space. People expect that." Lastly, it's important to have realistic expectations. You can put all these tips to good use, and gradually, I'm sure you'll get better and better at them. But eventually, you will find out that there are some friends that's meant to be uh, a good match, and there are others that just was never really meant to be. So you have to have a realistic expectation and know that you are going to make new friends. You are going to keep many of them, but some of them are not going to be your your lifelong friends. And I certainly emphasize for my patients that it is the quality of your friendship, not necessarily the quantity. I mean, you can friends, 500 people on Facebook or Instagram, but if they're all just very superficial, fair weather friends, they're not really your friends after all. So you want to really maintain quality friendship, and these are people who will come to your aid when the chips are down, when no one else wants to be on your side. They will be on your side. They will listen to you. They will take care of you, no matter what the circumstances, even when it's inconvenient for them. I think that's an important thing to distinguish. I think I covered all the important topics regarding friendship, and certainly if I think of something else, I would add to the comment. Okay? All right. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.